Good evening. I'd like to welcome everyone to the East Dubuque City Council meeting. It is Monday, January 5th. I ask that you please turn your cell phones off during the meeting. Please be quiet during discussions. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. (26-0101) called order.
Bergmeyer.
Here.
Dagenhart.
Here.
Fleur.
Here.
Meyer. Roby.
Here.
Taylor.
Here.
Mayor Digman.
Here.
Attorney Hess.
Here.
26-0102 staff reports, city manager report.
Thank you, Mayor. As you've probably seen, the Cincino Avenue water main project is basically complete, so you can use the whole road. Also, just update on the union contract. I reached out to the union again last week to remind them that they need to address their local stewards because of retirements and things. I still have not heard back from them. Incognito, NICOR finally made it out last week, and the Incognito building is at least half torn down. I saw it this afternoon, so that will be out of there shortly. The other vacant buildings, we're establishing a regular schedule for citing owners who don't comply with the city code to get their permit for having a vacant building. On the 27th of January, we're going to do a financial planning workshop for employees over the lunch hour, and just an opportunity for someone who knows financial planning to be able to talk to the employees about how to look at their retirement and things like that, how to plan for it. So Jennifer Krieb from Thrivent in Dubuque will be coming over. Very nice of her to offer to do that. Public Works truck is being outfitted and should be in service hopefully the next time we really need it. And then I wanted to comment on the fire department and the EMS. Most often we don't see what the volunteers in the fire department do for the community. And I know that in the last couple of weeks over the holidays, they've had a number of very difficult calls. And having served for 15 years myself, I know that can really cut into the joy of the holidays for people. But they continue to protect us and continue to come out at any hour of the day or night. And so I want to recognize the fact that they keep coming out and keep doing their job no matter what time of year and how tough it can be. And so when you run into them, I'd ask that everybody thank each and every one of them and hope we start it now. So. That's my report.
Thank you. I'd just like to wish everybody a happy new year as we close the book on 2025. I'd like to thank City Manager Seitz, city staff, all the department heads, city employees, volunteers, as well as everybody sitting at this table for making 2025 a truly successful year for our city. So thank you. Alderperson report. Bergmeyer.
Nothing to report this week.
Thank you. Dagenhart.
Nothing at this time, Mayor.
Fleur.
Nothing.
Thank you. Meyer.
I just had a gentleman reach out to me the other day just to ask a question. The sidewalk right next to our place there's a spot where it's really up bad. He didn't know if the city could fix that before somebody trips on it. It's on the side of the building. It's pretty observant. When you come around the corner, you can see it tore up. He just asked if we could have.
I know the owners have been just talked about that, working on that sidewalk, and we've had discussions with them. The sidewalks are the responsibility of the owner of the property, and we offered, and in order to try to encourage people to fix sidewalks, that's why we offered to pay for the concrete for people who do that. But we'll continue to work with those guys.
We offer to pay for the concrete.
That's what we've been doing this year. Yeah.
That's all I got.
All right, thank you. Roby?
Yeah, Just two quick questions. First one, Indian Hill Sewer Extension, do we have people lined up that want to connect onto that?
Yes, I believe it's all but maybe three or four.
So, yeah, I think it's 2 or 3, yeah.
Yeah, it's right in the neighborhood of three
So we
that
start
aren't,
in the spring.
and everybody else has signed up
We're going to start that in the spring. Is that the plan?
as soon as it's
Thought on.
available to be hooked up. Yep.
Okay. And then, do we have any plans in the future of bringing water and sewer down 35? I've had a couple of people ask me on that.
Down 35 to.
To the homes along 35, like the 19th hole and,
Oh, well, it actually does go up past the 19th hole. Yes, it does. And they have the opportunity to
sewer
be on.
doesn't though, does it?
The sewer, yeah, the sewer does not.
Do we have any plans in the future of doing anything like that?
Nothing on the books immediately, but because like 19th hole and those would be, some of those are outside the city too. So yeah, it would have to be a new project, but the water does go through there.
Okay. And then, can we meet sometime to look at that parking lot ordinance that we had all talked about and get something drawn up for that? Maybe the next meeting, get that in front of the council?
I think it'd be good, yeah, if we sat down and kind of have something to bring to the committee or bring it straight to the council at this point.
I just had people asking me about the sheds back there, if they're on railroad property or,
We've been back there and addressed that.
okay. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Taylor?
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Thank you. City Attorney Hess?
Nothing to report, Mayor.
Thank you. Police Chief Kavasik? Thank you. Public Works Director Van Ostren? Fire Chief Heim?
So we got one person to swear in tonight, and then we have two other people that are going to be promoted to a field training officer. I'll talk about that right now, and then we can get into it. Last January, I tasked actually Captain Williams with forming a committee, or a training committee, to come up with a better orientation onboarding process for the fire department along with the training program. He put together a committee of a firefighter, an EMT, and another officer. They came up, went through the process, came up with an onboarding process, and came up with the idea of doing a field training officer program. Underneath his guidance, it's a pretty strong program, and the committee themselves picked the two individuals. So that will be Madeline Heim will be EMS, and Sam Lang will be fire. So they will be helping out anybody new that comes on the fire department, whether it be for an EMS standpoint or a fire standpoint, both. They will be the go-to people to help train them and get them to the areas that they need within their probationary period of the year. So again, we're trying to continue to make things better and get people to stick around for a long period of time, and we figured that would be a good thing to do. And so we'll be pinning them tonight. First off, we'll be pinning and swearing in Cindy Davis. She completed her year this year. She's an EMT. She'll be getting pinned by her husband and signing the book as we do every year. For the people that have never been here before, the Red Book on the desk has a lot of history. It has been signed since 1904 by every new member that came in the fire department. So it's part of history that we continue to do at this time. So if the city attorney can come up and Cindy can come up, we'll.
fundamental government of our company. I will attend all meetings within my power, obey our superior officers, and promote the interests of the company to the best of my ability. If you do, say I so swear. I so swear.
This certifies that emergency medical technician Cindy Davis has been duly appointed to the position of emergency medical technician for the City of East Dubuque Fire Department. Your dedication to your job, the city, and the residents you serve, the skill with which you have shown in your ability as a probationary emergency medical technician makes you deserving of the title of emergency medical technician. This certificate is awarded Monday, January 5th, 2026. Joseph M. Heim, Fire Chief. John Digman, Mayor. If Sam and Madeline will come up with who is going to bring them. Oh, yeah. All right, if Sam and Maddie will come up with their
Start putting tape
So
on
we'll
the
start
floor.
with Sam. This is to certify that Field Training Officer for Fire, Sam Lang, has been duly appointed to the position of Field Training Officer for Fire Department for the City of East Dubuque Fire Department. Your dedication to your job, the city, and the residents you serve, the skill and drive which you have shown as a firefighter makes you deserving of the title of Field Training Officer Fire. This certificate is awarded Monday, January 5th, 2026. Joseph M. Heim, Fire Chief. John Digman, Mayor. Madeline will come forward. This certify that Field Training Officer of EMS, Madeline Heim, has been duly appointed to the position of Field Training Officer EMS for the City of East Dubuque Fire Department. Your dedication to your job, to the city and the residents you serve, the skill and drive which you have shown as an emergency medical technician makes you deserving of the title of Field Training Officer of EMS. This certificate is awarded Monday, January 5th, 2026. Joseph M. Heim, Fire Chief. John Digman, Mayor.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
Okay, 26-0103, speakers from the floor. There are none noted this evening. 26-0104, consent agenda.
Still moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Bergmeyer.
Aye.
Dagenhart.
Aye.
Fleur.
Aye.
Meyer.
Aye.
Roby.
Yay.
And Taylor.
Aye.
On to new business, 26-0105, presentation and proclamation that January 2026 as Human Trafficking and Modern Day Slavery Prevention Month. Just have a proclamation to read. City of East Dubuque, State of Illinois, Executive Department Proclamation. Whereas by presidential proclamation, each January has been designed a National Human Trafficking and Modern Day Slavery Prevention Month. In addition, January 11th has been designated National Human Trafficking Awareness Day. And whereas the issues of sex and labor trafficking are a violation of human rights, the hope of this proclamation is to raise awareness of this topic. And whereas the City of East Dubuque wishes to acknowledge the following organization for its efforts to raise awareness about human trafficking: the Coalition Against Human Trafficking and Sexual Exploitation. And whereas the United Nations Global Plan of Action has 3 pillars upon which it stands: protect, prevent, prosecute. We invite all citizens of East Dubuque to educate themselves on this issue and to support these 3 pillars to help eradicate the problem. And whereas we invite parents, teachers, and all citizens to increase their awareness of the potential evils of digital online uses of applications, conversations that groom youth into trafficking through fraud, force, or coercion. And whereas human trafficking is a national, state, and local issue, we commend teachers and IT staffs whose K through 12 curriculum alert youth and parents to limit sharing of personal information while using all online applications. Now therefore, I, John Digman, Mayor of the City of East Dubuque, Illinois, on behalf of the City Council, staff, and residents of East Dubuque, do hereby proclaim the month of January 2026 as Human Trafficking and Modern Day Slavery Prevention Month in the City of East Dubuque. Mary Lou, if you'd like to step forward there and turn on the microphone, please.
Before I even say much, I just want to express how impressed I was with the young people who came forward recently and were members of those 2 teams. That's quite impressive. So whatever you're doing it right. So in response to the proclamation, I'm Mary Lou Irons. I'm co-chair of the local group against human trafficking. So on behalf of the local anti-human trafficking group, I wish to express our appreciation to the East Dubuque City Council for your willingness to share this proclamation, thus increasing awareness of the evils of modern-day slavery called human trafficking and sexual exploitation of minors. By educating ourselves and others about trafficking, we are better able to decrease the numbers of young people being groomed through fraud or force. Working together to end human trafficking is our goal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for all that you and your group do.
You are welcome.
All right, moving forward. 26-0106, discussion and possible action to approve Sincinoa Avenue water main replacement payment in the amount of $15,289.23 for WHKS in the city of East Dubuque.
So this is within the budgeted amount for the project, which has been successfully completed.
Any questions or discussion?
Is this their final invoice?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is basically for the job down there, it's all.
Correct. Yep.
All right. If there's no
I'll second.
motion second.
Dagenhart.
Aye.
Fleur.
Aye.
Meyer.
Aye.
Roby.
Aye.
Taylor.
Aye.
Bergmeyer.
Aye.
26-0107, discussion and possible action to approve First Street parking lot payment in the amount of $161,803.13 for Temperley Excavating in the city of East Dubuque.
Again, the project's been successfully completed. The only thing left to be done is when the asphalt comes in, it opens up again. Asphalt will have to be applied around the culvert area. But aside from that, it's a well-done project, and these are within the boundaries of what was approved.
So moved, Mayor. I'll second.
Roll call?
Fleur.
Aye.
Meyer. Roby.
Nay.
Taylor.
Aye.
Bergmeyer.
Aye.
Dagenhart.
26-0108, motion to adjourn.
I'll motion to adjourn.
Roll call?
Meyer. Roby.
Aye.
Taylor.
Aye.
Bergmeyer.
Aye.
Dagenhart. And Fleur.
We are adjourned.
All right.